baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key.
Any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York Yankees.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. Time now for a look at the Rays starting nine. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Pierre Dutton gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, last year he had a very nice season. When you look at the win total, his team is counting on him to do that again. If he does not get within that range of where he was last season, I don't see this team going very far. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Wilson Ramos. Great hands, quick feet. He's really becoming one of the best catchers in the league right now. Defensively, that is.
Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson. He will lead this one off today.
For Tampa Bay, left fielder, number 42.
And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted the other way to left center. Ellsbury's after it. but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Line up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Here's the 0-2. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Batting fourth, right fielder,
Here's Will Myers. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball right back at him, and it hit him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay.
batting fifth, the designated hitter, Navarro.
Striding in, Navarro. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's set, and the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? I say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the player.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Oh, 2 out base hits. That's how you win championships. The teams that come up with the big clutch hits, they usually win.
Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
2 out with the man at first. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees nothing. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. This guy stole over 40 bases last year, Matt. Over 40. That's a big number, especially in today's game when guys don't run a whole lot.
Chris Archer will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, from his vantage point, the last game wasn't pretty. In his words, he gave up a bunch of hits. Let's see if he can minimize the hits and go get a W. Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games. Now the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So he got him swinging. Jacoby Ellsbury is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first.
Estrada.
Digging in, Rick Estrada. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to short. Cabrera's there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, catcher Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Archer looks in. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
The 0-1 delivery. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-0. Here's the first baseman, James Loney. He's got his batting average up near the 400 mark to start the season, so we'll see how long he can maintain that kind of hot hitting. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's John Jaso now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The set and the 1-0 pitch. This is down the left field line, and Gardner won't have a play. It's a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
A runner on first with two away. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Working for the punch out and the offering. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rays lead it 2-0. Stepping into the box, Pedro Alvarez. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. One strike now from Archer. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
Squared that one up just a little late.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. Ready on 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, Brian McCann. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a one-out double.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And this is fouled straight back. One out and a runner on second base. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there, two gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Archer comes set. Here's the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the third from the Bronx. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ben Zobrist. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Back up the middle. Grayson is right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Ready for another chance? Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Here it is on 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Now a ball hit down to Alvarez. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Harold, Dan, and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. In now, Eddie Cole. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Eddie Cole.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Outside for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is taken for a 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, John Grayson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Here it comes. 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, nice piece of hitting. The ball's on the outside half, and he stayed with it and just shot it to right field. Beautiful.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Shot toward right center, and Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. Oh, and he bunches it. Grayson rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Rick Estrada, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
The 0-2 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 0-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Myers going back to the track. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And a relay home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Yankees get a run on the 2-bagger by Ellsbury. We're through 3 in the Bronx, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Deoner Navarro. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Deoner Navarro.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Into the box now as Dribble Cabrera, as he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney.
Nope,
a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And Loney has a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. Digging in for his second at bat, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And this will be fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. John Jaso will be next. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. The next 3-2. This is line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The batter, catcher, John Jaso.
Here's John Jaso now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The runner scores from second. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Dickerson is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. David Phelps answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 1. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 42.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, 1 pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Here's Archer on 1-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 strike now from Archer. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Brian McCann, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Now another 0-2. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's thrown into right. Digging in and looking for more, Deoner Navarro. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in the switch hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
In now, James Loney. He swings and lines it to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Now here's the pitch. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Halfway home from the stadium. It's the Rays 8 and the Yankees 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now here's the pitch to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder Eddie Cole.
Standing in, Eddie Cole. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Archer's ready. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off, John Jaso. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Then Zobrist.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
The 2-2 one more time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 1-0. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Rays strand just the 1. And it remains an 8-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again, John Grayson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. Myers is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Rick Estrada. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Longoria onto the grass, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here in the Bronx, we're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Here's Will Myers. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Right fielder, Will Myers.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Designated hitter, Deoner Navarro.
Ready once again, Deoner Navarro. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Navarro waits the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Gardner. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there. 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready to deliver for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, first baseman, James Loney.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short, and that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
Matt, that's his third hit of the night, his third single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Here's John Jaso now. This is down the left field line, and Gardner won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Rays are in front 8-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Wilson Ramos.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
The 0-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Hard hit ball to second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Ready for another chance. Pedro Alvarez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That's wide, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, 2-1. Look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away, and he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
Striding in once again, Brian McCann. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's going to be a base hit from McCann.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
1 strike now from Archer. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To Cabrera for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the Bronx after this. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out and a runner on third. Hits this one hard the other way. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Ready for another shot now. Will Myers. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Myers will turn for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Yankees Navarro.
Stepping in now, Yankees Navarro. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 10 and the Yankees 1. Alex Colomé comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Alex Colomé.
Into the box, Eduardo
Leading
Nunez.
up for the Yankees.
He's 0 for 2 thus far
Second
in this
baseman,
one.
Eduardo Nunez.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
At the plate, Eddie Cole. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Loney has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, John Grayson.
Digging in once again, John Grayson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swinging a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. There to take it in is Loney now for route number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby.
Now at the plate,
Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Drilled to the right side. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the book.
Estrada.
Standing in now, Rick Estrada, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Myers is under it, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 9. It's 10-1. David Robertson
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
James Loney.
James Loney is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swinging is Loney here, and this is on the ground to second base. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now in the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball now hit out toward Gardner in left field, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, John Jaso.
Stepping up to the plate, John Jaso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Ready with another 2-2. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out.
Now batting,
in now, Corey Dickerson. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Softly hit out toward short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout. Another 0-2 home. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now another 1-2. And that misses 2-2. A little bouncer that winds up foul. Another try at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Striding in, Pedro Alvarez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard but foul. Here's the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Pedro Alvarez is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Brian McCann. Slow roller back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready now, Brett Gardner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the belt, the pitch hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Well, you can tell he's got ice water in his veins. No pressure. He gets up there in the 9th with this streak going and delivers.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. Cue shot here out towards short. In to score, the runner from third. And he'll striding into the box, Eddie Cole, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
10-2 the final in this game. The Rays brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Chris Archer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Pierre Dutton permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game was the victorious Rays. 10 runs, 18 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.